Yo, we just got the most emotional episode of Dragon Ball Super. Like right here. I know the Goku Black arc was quite emotional. And I thought to myself, this is a tournament of battling it's a tournament arc, so it's bound to have some emotion, but it's also their lives are at stake. So I'm like, okay, it has to have some emotion. It has to find some way to beat it. And here it is. This episode, it beat it. Hello. Hi. We're gonna get right into it. Leave a like, subscribe. I gotta know your thoughts. Everybody comment down below. I have to hear your thoughts. If you didn't watch it, why are you watching this review if you did not watch that episode? Spoilers. Here we go. So, in the beginning, we get to see the aftermath of what happened last episode. Vegeta walking up confidently saying, hey Jiren, you're outmatched, you're outnumbered, dog. And now that we know that you're the last one left, we can use all of our power, our energy, our stamina on you without having to conserve anything left because you're the last guy. Makes sense, right? Jiren, being confidently, actually exerts all of his energy. And the guy's got an insane amount of energy to the point where it almost rivals androids. The guy's got insane energy. Androids just have unlimited energy. There's nothing insane about it. But the guy has insane energy. Through the energy itself, just, you know, it impacted the stage, it impacted the arena, the air, the sky. Even Zeno felt it. I was like, it says something when Zeno was reacting to it. That says something. So, that was weird. Like, really fucking weird. And you even see the God of Destruction, what was his name, Belmont or some shit like that? He kind of acts like he's Jiren's bitch, I'm not gonna lie. Because when he was going into Jiren's backstory, he's like, Belmont, I've had enough of you talking. And I'm like, can you talk to your God of Destruction like that? Like, usually God of Destruction is like one of the strongest in the universe. So it's like, can you speak to him like that? And he most definitely did. He most definitely did. He most definitely did. But the thing that blew me away is Android 17. I think Android 17, and we can all agree on this. Nobody can argue with this. Of course, the Vegeta stands, the die-hard Vegeta stands are going to argue with it. The low-key Roshi stands are going to argue with it, since those two, they did a lot for their team and a lot for their universe when it comes to this tournament. But at the same time as well, like, TN fans, y'all exist. But at the same time as well, Android 17 was the biggest MVP this entire tournament. He is still alive and survived till the very end. To the very end. The very end. He knocked up many opponents. He fucked up Universe too. He just did so much, dude. He did so much. He was a good support character too. When they fought that big beast that used Janemba-like powers, punching, and then the dimensions came through a different side, and just so much. He did so much. He did so much. He even stalled off and fought God Destruction Topo. He definitely put up a good fight against Jiren as well, which that surprised a lot of people. And I'm sitting there like, yo, does anybody remember the fight between Goku and Android 17? Android 17 himself said that he's stronger than him. And even Goku admitted it. Android 17 is strong. He, from what it seemed to be like, from what they were trying to imply in that fight, is that he is equal to or stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. So that was what was implied. I don't know how I feel about that, but that was what it implied in that fight. But then at the same time, dude, before the arc, everybody was just being handed being stronger than Blue Goku. But in this fight, I still got to give it to Vegeta as well. After those wounds, he still stood up. He still fought Jiren. Goku and Vegeta, their tag team. And Android 17 was the only one to actually dish out damage on Jiren. Nobody in the entire tournament has dished out damage against Jiren. Nobody at all. Absolutely nobody. So the fact that Android 17 could do that is saying something. That is definitely saying something. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm sick. But Android 17 put up an insanely good fight against Jiren. Honestly, what I believe, a lot better than what I expected. He's one of the biggest Android 17 fans out there, if you could tell. Easily. And even in Dragon Ball Z, I loved him. I love his character design, his attitude, and he has insane character development. People only acknowledge character development from like Gohan or Goku or Vegeta, but 17, I want to say rivals character development when it comes to Vegeta even. Insane character development that I really got to give it to in hand down for Android 17. Dished out damage against Jiren, and it was really, really sad because if you didn't watch the end of the video, here comes the spoiler part. He was colliding with Jiren, and he knew that he could not win the fight. Jiren just had more raw power than him. Android 17 had better stamina, since he has unlimited stamina. He had not better energy, but since he has unlimited stamina and unlimited energy, he could last longer. Like, if it became a stalling fight, he could stall Jiren out until Jiren got tired. But it would depend on how much energy Jiren would exert, because once Jiren exerts more energy, he became faster, stronger, more vigilant. Like, Jiren just became more OP. I mean, he stopped the Final Flash to the face. He punched through Goku's Kamehameha in Kaioken times 20 blue form. He just punched through it like it was nothing. He deleted it. Krillin even said and quoted it that he erased it. Every God of Destruction in that stage was shook to see his power. Even the God of Destruction himself. And Android 17 sacrificed himself in order to help out Goku and Vegeta. It was really sad and touching because he said that he wanted to use Super Dragon Balls to go on a cruise with his wife and his kid. He has a kid, he has a wife, he has a family. We saw this. And he wanted to go on a cruise with them. Such a very realistic dream, you know what I mean? Very, very human. And I think that was the aim towards this, because they mentioned humanity a lot when it came to Android 17, that he finally hit the point of humanity. Still, I feel like maybe part of him didn't feel like he was truly human. Android 18 had that transition a lot easier. She was surrounded more by people. She had the lifestyle. Android 17 was more of still of a warrior, you know what I mean? Defending off pirates that came to his island for the sake of the animals, you know what I mean? So it's like, he did a lot. He did a lot, essentially, and I think the whole point and premise of this was humanity, and to show just how human Android 17 has become, ergo the character development, ergo now accepting that this hybrid android is now fully human, dude, and it just was beautiful. It was beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. We got into it with Jiren as well. Basically, TLDR, Android 17 shielded Goku and Vegeta, knowing that they are stronger than him, and knowing that they have the best chance to fight Jiren, that he shielded them, not Frieza. We all know Frieza's chilling. Frieza's fine. Frieza just stands up and gets ass beat like he did this episode. Frieza's gonna break the rules and kill him, but he didn't have enough power, of course. But Android 17 self-destructed. Now, the one thing that I thought, a lot of people kept saying that, oh, how did he have the bomb? Here's the I don't get. The bomb was removed out of Android 18 only and not out of Android 17, so Android 17 still had the bomb within him. I think Android 17... my memory's hazy. I might rewatch the Cell arc now just because it was so amazing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think M17 actually like became more human than 18 did, since 18 was wished by the Dragon Balls at Krillin to remove the bomb and become more human-like. I don't think 17 was also wished like that. If I don't remember, I'd have to go back and watch the arc. It's been a long time since I've seen the Cell arc. It's been years, 5 or 7 years since I've seen the Cell arc, but I think probably a lot longer than that, probably 10 plus years, but I think, someone correct me if I'm wrong, I think, so he was still technically way more Android than 18 ever will be, and I think that's why he was talking about humanity so much, and that's why he could still explode, because people kept saying, how can he explode? The bomb was wished out of him. It was not. I saw controversy in that on Twitter. It was not. He still had the bomb. Krillin only wished 18 for that, not 17. So he saw the bomb within him. He used the bomb. He self-destructed himself in order to protect both Goku and Vegeta. I think he did that because it had enough energy, the self-destruction, to blow away Jiren's blast. Now, mind you, that's how powerful Jiren's blast was. It was going to basically, it wasn't going to kill them, but it was going to destroy the field that they were on. They're, of course, going to take damage, but it was going to destroy the field that they were on, thus knocking them out of the tournament. He's still going to follow the rules. Android 17 had to explode and kill himself in order to have equal energy, if not stronger, than what Jiren exerted. That's... and he still hasn't even gone full strength. It's just crazy. It's crazy. We go into Jiren's backstory, though, of course. Jiren, of course, on Universe 11 didn't really go into specifics, but it was kind of vague, which is a little disappointing, but it makes sense because we still don't know much about Jiren. But for them to give us a little vague synopsis makes sense for a character we know next to nothing about, who's so OP. He was typical generic warrior story. His parents were killed by an evildoer. They didn't mention who. I was really actually hoping that they would mention who, but they didn't. So I don't know if this evildoer is going to be playing a role. I saw people already theorizing this evildoer is going to play a role in future arcs, since Dragon Ball Super is going to be going after hiatus after this month, meaning after this arc. There's about 4 or 5 episodes left of this season, and then it's done. It's on hiatus. Not gone, but hiatus. Generic story of a warrior where his parents was killed by a warrior, an evildoer, and then a master, of course, was very strong, very smart, very diligent, took him in and trained him. He taught him the ways. Jiren had good morals, good ethics, good friends. He was a pretty nice guy. He got friends. Then he went back to this evildoer with his newfound friends and warrior buddies and his master. Got his ass beat. all of his friends died, at least the good majority of them, and then his master died protecting Jiren. And then, of course, the friends that were still alive had no interest fighting with Jiren anymore, and they just kind of lost trust in him because they kept getting their ass beat. So Jiren lost emotion, and 17 ticked him off, saying that you use your universe fighters as tools. And I'm like, he did. He didn't give a shit about Topo and how he acted even when Ultra Instinct happened. He's like, Topo, you're in the way. Stop talking. Or he's like, Topo, you're pathetic when he lost. I'm like, he tried his best. So it's like Jiren completely changed up. He's like cold now. He said, strength is power, strength will forgive. He's completely cold now that he's lost everybody close to him, his master, his friends, and of course, his parents. So now it's like these Universe 11 fighters just for strength. They're only there because he sees them as strong people, and that's why they built up this justice fighters. Strength is justice, he said. They built up these justice fighters to defend. That way no one else has to go through what he did, I'm assuming. And it was implied his wish is probably to bring back all those people. It's probably to bring them all back. He's stuck in the past. It was implied. And I don't really know how I feel about that, but whatever. Doesn't really sound smart, but sure, like they actually passed legitimately, so you can't actually wish them back with any other form of Dragon Ball but Super Dragon Ball, just nullify all rules. So it was interesting, but it was really, really sad. Android 17, he's dead. He's 100% dead. He killed himself in order to stop Jiren, and I almost hit the point of tears. It was very, very emotional, very sad. Very, very sad. Just really, I'm gonna rewatch the Cell arc now because of this. It was very, very sad. I just didn't really feel good about it because he's my favorite character out of Super right now. Right now, it goes to Android 17, Goku Black. Fucking, I don't really know where else I'd go from that, but like I love Android 17. Even in DBZ, I've loved him. Always in top 5 favorite characters, always. And Super just made even more of a badass and became more OP. So it's really sad to see him go out like this. Next episode, Vegeta vs Jiren. Probably Vegeta's gonna get knocked out this fight next episode. It's really implied. So I think Vegeta's gonna get knocked out, and I think in one of the spoilers they actually mentioned that Vegeta is going to be getting the ship beaten out of him or some shit like that. It's also implied as well. And this is where Goku might hit Ultra Instinct again. We'll see. Guys, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, leave a like for Android 17. Let's try and get 17+ likes. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.